Okay everyone, this is video number 8. This is Binomial Theorem part 2. So I hope you already watched part 1, video number 7. But anyways, let's get going here. So in video number 7 I talked about the Pascal triangle. We discovered it through a pattern, right? And basically you just have to memorize and know how Pascal triangle works. Basically it goes 1 and then 1 1 and then 1 2 1. The 2 came from summing those two numbers above it. Okay? Then it goes 1 3 3 1. Again, 1 and 2 is 3, 2 and 1 is 3. So the basic pattern again is the outsides, the beginning or end of each row is 1. And then the middle numbers are just the sum of the two numbers above them. Excuse me. Let's do a couple more here, rows. So the next row would be 1, see, at the beginning, 1 at the end. And then notice 1 and 3 makes 4, 3 and 3 makes 6, 3 and 1 makes 4. And we'll do one more row real quick. So the next row would begin with 1, end with 1. And then 1 and 4 is 5. 4 and 6 is 10. 6 and 4 is 10. 4 and 1 is 5. Okay? And that's basically Pascal's triangle. And I could go on and on and on. Again, obviously it's shaped like a triangle because we're adding one more number to each row. That's part of the pattern. And we could keep actually going on and on and on with row 6, 7, and so on. And we'll probably do that in a different video. But anyways, let's put good use to this Pascal's triangle. For example, look at this problem here. I hope you realize that normally you would have to go x plus y times x plus y times x plus y times x plus y. Right? And of course that's crazy. Right? I mean, if you know distributive property, you're going to be there literally 5 to 10 minutes just trying to do that. Well, what can we do instead? There's a pattern here, you see guys? So instead of doing all of that, notice row 4 here. Notice the 4 gives you a clue. It's row 4. And this row is going to tell us all we need. So notice the numbers are 1, 4, 6, 4, 1, right? So I'm just going to go 1, 4, 6, 4, 1. Again, I just took it right from this row right there. 1, 4, 6, 4, 1. Now what? Well, the pattern simply goes like this. This xc will have a 4 power on it, correct? So it's going to go x to the 4, but then it's going to count down. x3, x2, x to the 1, x to the 0, but of course we know that's just simply 1. What else? Well, the y also has a y4 on it, right? Or 4 power on it. Well, the y's are going to go backwards. We're going to get y4, then y3. See how I'm counting up? y2, y1, and then y0, but of course y0 is just simply 1. And that's basically all there is to it. Now, we're just going to put things together. That right there, do you agree, is 1 times x4 times 1, which is simply x to the 4. Next row. Notice I have a 4 there times x3, x1, so I get a plus 4, x to the 3, y to the 1. Next row, I notice I'm going to have a 6, x2, y2. Next row, I'm going to have a plus 4, x, y3. And finally, I'm going to have a 1, y to the 4. And that right there, guys, is exactly the same as multiplying x plus y 4 times. Now, it's pretty cool and it's pretty quick, I hope you realize. Let's do one more without a lot of talk about it. Here's the pattern and method again. Here we go. I notice it is a 5 power, right? Well, Pascal's triangle, notice row 5 will have a 5 at the beginning of the row. It goes 1, 5, 10, 10, 5, 1, right? Okay. 1, 5, 10, 10, 5, 1. Again, the first term x will have a 5 power on it. So it's going to go x5, x4, x3, x2, x1, x0, but again, that's just 1, right? The 4, now here's the only thing that stinks. Sometimes it helps to have a calculator do these, by the way. But the 4 will also have a 5 power on it. And it's going to go the reverse way. It's going to be 4 to the 5, 4 to the 4, 4 to the 3, 4 to the 2, 4 to the 1, and finally 4 to the 0. But of course, that's just simply 1. Putting it all together, that's going to be just simply x to the 5. Putting this together, 5 times 4 is a plus 20x4. Putting this together, 4 squared is 16. So I'm going to do 10 times 16, or 160x3. Putting this together, 4 to the 3, use your calculator, but that's just 64. Times 10, I'm going to have a plus 640 x squared. Now I'm going to do this one, 4 to the 4. And that one I'm definitely going to use a calculator on. I'm pretty sure it's 256, but let me just double check here. 4 to the 4 power is 256. So this is 256 there, times 5. 256 times 5 is 1280, so I'm going to have a plus 1280x. And then finally, the last term will have just simply 4 to the 5 power. And 4 to the 5 power is 1024. And guys, that is how you use Pascal's triangle to do binomial theorem.